Hi, everyone. We'll wait a few seconds for everyone to join in. All right, let's get started. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining our webinar on how to attract more leads with Enquiries and Enquiry Web Forms. We are thrilled to have you with us today. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Daniela. I am a standard CSM and I've been with Prospect for 10 months already, during which time I've learned so much about the system. I'm here to make sure that you get the most value out of it and consider me as your advocate and guide within Prospect. So, what's on our agenda today? We are going to learn what inquiries are and how are they different from opportunities. Next, I'm going to show you how to create an inquiry. Then we'll dive into how to automate inquiries with Enquiry Web Forms, making it easier to capture leads directly from your website, in which time we'll discuss best practice advices for creating effective inquiry web forms. And while I cannot show you how to add the web form to a website directly, I'll guide you through the steps so you can easily do it on your own. By the end of this session, you'll have a comprehensive understanding of managing and automating inquiries in Prospect CRM, helping you attract and convert more leads. So now let's take a moment to go over the main key points you'll be taking away from today's session. You are going to understand inquiries and learn how to capture lead details manually, ensuring all potential interests are recorded and followed up on effectively. You're going to understand the difference between inquiries and opportunities for effective lead management, and discover how to create and embed web forms on your website to automate lead capture directly into Prospect CRM, streamlining your process, reducing manual data entry, and ensuring efficient lead management. So, what are inquiries and how are they different to opportunities? So, an inquiry is an initial record of interest from a potential customer. It's often unqualified, meaning you don't get to know if it's a serious lead. An inquiry can have incomplete or duplicate information, which is fine at this early stage. When someone shows interest or asks for more information, you record this as an inquiry. Your team can then review these inquiries, qualify them to see if they are potential customers, and convert them into CRM opportunities to track and manage the sales process. So essentially, inquiries help you keep track of initial interest and ensure that every potential lead is followed up on. On the other hand, an opportunity is a qualified lead that has passed the initial screening and shows promise of becoming a sale. Opportunities require more detailed and accurate information because they are tracked through your sales pipeline. So, in short, inquiries are the starting point where you gather information, while opportunities are further along in the sales process and are actively managed with the goal of conversion. I am now inside our test account and I'm going to show you how do we create an inquiry. It's very easy. creating a manual inquiry in prospect is simple and involves a few straightforward steps. So you will have to click on the global create menu located right here at the top of your dashboard and choose inquiry. A new inquiry form will appear as you can see here. You need to fill in any details you have about the inquiry, like the person's name, email address, phone number, and any initial notes. Remember, all fields are optional, so you can create an inquiry even with just an email or phone number, like I'm doing right now. And let's just say I know only the first name. And you can even assign this inquiry to someone from your team. Let's just say I'm putting it with Hamiza. There we go. And Hamiza will know to reach out to this person because she already has here the mobile phone number. You can even choose to link it to a campaign activity. I'm not going to do this right now. So once you are happy with all of the information that you've added on the inquiry, all you have to do is click create. And once you've created it, it will open the inquiry page where you can add more information. However, let's say you don't have that info straight away. Let's just say that I only know this. This has already been assigned, as you can see here, but here you can change the status. I'll close this one. And let's just say I want to go back to it in a couple of days. You can do so by clicking right here on the left-hand side on marketing inquiries. And basically, this is where you can see all of the inquiries that are now active. This is actually a report. And as you can see, the inquiry that I've already created already shows up right here. So if I want to add more information, all I have to do is click on the inquiry ID like I just did right now, the inquiry I did right here. Let's just say I'm filling more information like the email. I'm just saying maybe a summary like um, part of the jam company or something like that. Whatever you have, fill in information, and once you are happy with it, you can decide what to do next. This has already been assigned, as you can see right here. I've already assigned it to Hamiza. I can change the status to in progress because I've already, let's say I reached out to the customer. And once I am happy with all of this, all you have to do is click on the convert button right here, which will open up this page, this window, or you can click right here, change the status to convert it, which will open up the same window. And as you can see, you can convert it into a contact, opportunity, or a problem. So choosing whether to create a new contact, a company, or even link it to an existing one to avoid duplicates. Let's just say that, I don't know, maybe this contact actually is under a specific company. Let's just say Jam. There we have it. And I can link it to that specific company if I want to. And if the inquiry is about a potential sale, you can obviously convert it to an opportunity. You can either create new opportunity or link it to an existing opportunity. And if it's a support issue, you can convert it into a problem. But I'll keep it with, let's just link it to this company and click convert. Once converted, so this has already been converted. Let me refresh the page because once converted, the inquiry is going to be marked as inactive. So you've already solved this one. If I go back to the inquiries page right here, which I said this is actually a report, you can still access inactive inquiries by going to this page by selecting filters. Click on the three dots right here, select filter, and all you have to do is adjust the status flag to show converted right here. There we go. And basically here we can see all of the converted inquiries, because maybe, I don't know, maybe I did a mistake and I don't want this to be converted. So all I would do in this case is actually unlink it. Let's click confirm, and let me refresh the page, because any changes you make in the CRM, you have to refresh the page so that it actually shows up. And as you can see, this shows up again as active. You can even delete the inquiry. Let's just say you're not happy with it, or maybe this is like a dead end. So all you would have to do is click on discard right here. Again, I'm going to refresh the page. And it doesn't show up right here anymore, because here we can see all of the active inquiries. But still, if I go to filter and I choose to see only the deleted inquiries, it will show up right here, because again, maybe I made a mistake and I don't want this deleted. So in case you want it restored, just click on the restore button right here, and it will show up in the active status. And this is it. There we have it. This is how you create an inquiry. And by following these steps, you can manage inquiries in Prospect. You can ensure that you capture all potential leads accurately and follow up effectively. Now, how do we automate inquiries with Enquiry Web Forms? So automating inquiries with the web forms in Prospect CRM is a powerful way to streamline your lead capture process. By creating web forms that you can embed on your website or even in your email, you can automatically feed inquiry details directly into your CRM. And this ensures that every potential lead is captured efficiently, reducing manual data entry and allowing your team to focus on reviewing and converting these inquiries into opportunities. I will now show you how to create the inquiry form and share some best practices advices along the way. So first things first, you would need to ensure reCAPTCHA is configured to stop harmful bots submitting entries, as it adds a validation step such as click on the images to show traffic lights, for example. So go to system settings, and right here on the search button, just search for reCAPTCHA. There we go. So basically you will need to add the side key and the secret key, and all of the information on how to obtain the keys are on this link. Just click on it. This will take you to our guide. Follow the instructions in the guide, right? And paste the keys into Prospect, because as you can see here, this will actually take you to Google, obviously. And once you've pasted the side key and the secret key, just click on save. And that's it. Now you can create multiple inquiry forms. So if you wish to have different types of inquiry forms on your website, you can do so. Again, go to marketing on the left-hand side of the CRM and click on forms. Here you can see a list of all of the forms that have been created. And this is where they will be saved once created. If you haven't used inquiry forms, maybe you're not going to see anything, but this is where they will be saved. In order to create a form, just click on the plus button and this window will show up. So when creating your form, fill in clear and concise details, such as the form name. I'm going to say request a quote form. There we go. And you can even assign it to someone from your team and select always notify user, so that again notified via email with a new lead that has been captured via this form. This helps in managing and assigning new inquiries efficiently. This cannot be assigned to multiple users at the moment, but if you would like the idea, you could share it in our ideas portal by clicking on the question mark right here, product suggestions, click on the button, make a suggestion, which will take you to our um, ideas portal website. So you can even relate the Enquiry web form to a campaign activity. You can either search for a campaign, already existing campaign, um, or you can create a new campaign activity from scratch. The source type says where this form is actually going to be embedded. In our case, it's going to be website. Once happy, just click create. And there we have it. We've already created a form. So basically right here, you have the details of the form, and inside this form, you will actually receive the inquiries right here. But you will also see the inquiries that are going to be filled with this form on the inquiries page. I'm going to show you afterwards. So you can use the form editor to add the necessary fields by clicking on the edit form button right here. This is a standard that what you see right here, but you can add custom fields as needed, or you can even remove, like maybe I want to remove, I don't know, this element. You can use the drag and drop and add new fields, like for example, country. Maybe I want to add the country. Basically, you can edit any field right here. You can choose to make it required if you would like. Let's just keep this one required. Basically, the help text is there to explain what this field and what information they need to fill in the form. With the first name is not really necessary, because you can tell exactly what you want to add in this form. So basically, with the placeholder, you don't need to use this because we are already using the label. Class and value are for when you would like to customize the form to match your website's branding. You will need to change the class and the value inside the field. You will need to make sure to remove the automatic styles, the CSS from this form, to have more flexibility with your own styles. While we are inside this field, you can choose a type of the field. We'll keep it as a text field, but if it were an email, I would have chosen an email. I'll keep it just like that. Basically, with the max length, you can put a limitation on the words added. And with field map, basically here is where you would map the field with the one in the CRM. I will keep it to first name. And the span is actually how long would you like this column to be. And any changes that you make inside here, make sure that you always hit the preview button to see what it looks like. So let's just say that I'm happy with the form that I've created. I'm going to click on save. And now that we have built it, you would need to add the form URL and the destination, sorry, not the destination, but the redirect URL. It used to be called destination URL. The form URL is where the form will be embedded on your website. So enter the URL of this page when ready to add to your website. And the redirect URL is where the inquiry will be taken to once they've submitted the form. And this usually would be a thank you for registering your response page or something like that. And by following these best practices, you can create effective inquiry web forms that enhance your lead capture process and ensure high quality data entry into Prospect CRM. Now, adding an inquiry web form to your website is relatively easy, to be honest. Unfortunately, I don't have a test website to show you how it is done, but it's quite simple. Once the form is ready, like I have it right now, you will have this embed code right here. Copy this code to your clipboard. Next, open your website editor where you can add the HTML code and paste the embed code into the HTML section of the page where you want the form to appear. Save your changes. Always make sure to publish the page to make the form live on your website. And it should show up. It should be something like this. So basically, someone would come and fill in this form and then click submit. You can also test the form and see how it looks like. And then you can check prospect to see if the test inquiry appears. And this is how we do it. Let's just close this one. Basically, it will show up. Let me refresh the page. Obviously, I haven't tested any web form because I cannot, but I want to show you where you can actually view these captured inquiries directly within Prospect. So again, we go to marketing inquiries and they will show up right here. This is where all captured inquiries are listed. And just like I previously showed you with uh, manual inquiries, you can filter, assign, convert, and manage it as desired. If you have multiple forms on your website, in order to see which lead comes from a specific form, because at the moment you cannot, just click on the three dots right here, and we're going to add another field. Just go on form name, because we actually want to know what's the name of the form that it's associated with this inquiry. So we've already proposed this to be added into this report as a standard, but until then, you can do it just like I showed you right now. And this is it, to be honest. Very simple. Um, there we go. So remember the three key benefits that we have discussed. I just hope now you understand inquiries and what is the difference between them and opportunities. And I hope you start creating and using embedded web forms to automate lead capture directly into Prospect, which will streamline your processes. We've reached the end of our webinar, which was quite a short one. And we can now go straight to the Q&A session. If you have any questions, please add them into the chat. If I don't have an answer to them right now, I will do some research. I'll check up with the team and follow up with you after the webinar, so no worries about that. Please note, we have a webinar on how to use inquiries to attract more leads that was done a few months ago. You can check it out on our YouTube channel. I'm going to show it to you right now as well. There we go. This is the one. So please check it out as well. We're going to wait and see if we have any questions. You can also let me know if you want me to send over to you the other webinar on using inquiries and Enquiry Web Forms to attract more and better quality leads. I'm going to do that. For this webinar, you're going to also have a recording. Thank you, Gwen. I honestly hope you found this session valuable. I don't see any questions, so I think that's it. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, and please check our webinar landing page where you can register to all of our webinars. And yeah, I wish you an amazing day. Bye.